them right now. It's a pretty standard beginning with the nades coming through. Couple of early aggressive swings onto mid, but not committing all too much as Forze. They are well known to take your face off in these situations. Really couldn't be more important. They certainly are the favorites in for this one. And the kills start to get traded here on this A-bomb site. They've got to dig Tizian out of this pit. Big survive here on the cross. And right now with 50 seconds left, Forze just aren't getting the job done. Tizian, there's another pickup. And it's C-Power versus 4 frag. And now the push will start to come through. They need a pick thick and fast. The smokes are down, but that flashbang is absolutely stunning. It finds Sirison 2 quick kills. That spots the bomb. The re-rotation and wrap can come from the B-bomb site. And Flit gets left last alone. This is the investment. You see that Xantares and Tabson have $600 between the two of them. That's not all too much. Ooh, plenty of time on the board, but that was a blind shot from Sirison. Beautiful stuff as Xantares takes another one down. The Byron getting completely cut apart. This starts just wrapping around. And this is where I want to see what Big does. Do they actually hunt? Try and even up the numbers? That nade isn't really going to do too much damage, but Tabson, what a spray through! Over 250 damage. Jerry almost gets shot up through the smoke. And now it's down to Forze to play on the back foot once again. AWP in hand, but Tabson's not connecting. And Forze, they have to go elsewhere. This is a key kill. And Flip finds it. A 2 versus 2. And one that Forze need to win if they're going to break the pace of this CT side. Jerry has to eliminate Xantares oh so quickly. And that was his opportunity right there. Xantares isn't going to let you get a second chance. That whole issue. 20 seconds left on the board, and Jerry, what a pair of headshots. That really opens things up, and more importantly, gives 2 rifles to this Forze side. I don't know if they're salvageable at this point, as these two trying to create this instant crossfire down into Graveyard, and it's Xantares' job to open up into this one. He takes the corner perfectly, and here the building blocks of this attack start to fall apart. Xantares just knows his angles oh so well. And it's down to Jerry once again. He's of course some massive surprises. He gets spotted. There's still plenty of time on that bomb, but only a 1 versus 1. And Sirison with a big balls play. He's just going to hold it. Denies Jerry the ace. And that's the 6th on the board. You don't have the stars to pull it off. Is always incredibly dangerous. That nade stack over by B. So flawless, but doesn't take Keto out of the server. That nade as well, only a tickle of damage dealt. That one's going to blast him away. Perfect from Forze as they have come into play. Tabson likewise as he sprays through. I love these opening picks. That's absolutely flawless. I don't know if there's an AWP at the top of pass or Dust 2, for instance. HEs are a must-buy on that B site. And, well, there's the first opener. And Big on the back foot once again. Let's see how they respond. They've got Keto tucked away at the back of B here. But as the Molotovs rain in, that one doesn't really connect. I didn't see where it went. And that kill might become oh so crucial as Forze look to clamp down on this defense. I don't even think that they will be rotating into this one, especially as that C4 goes down and away. A 5 versus 2 situation. Oh, and expect Forze to be digging into that strat book for the next round as well. An oh so important event. And once again, just clamping into these pistols. That's a couple of kills for Xantares. Nasty stuff. He even drops the bomb, and he's going to gun for even more. There's an AK in hand, and this just got interesting. He's stuck in the fire and flames, takes a little bit of excess damage. But with the C4 on the ground, Forze, they've made a massive mistake here. Is it time to shine on this team side? about to find out. C-Power opens up once again. This is a follow-up shot, and now he has to go massive. He's got the support of Jerry, but up against Keto, the 1 versus 2 becomes very plausible, and he gets the massive spray down. Big, out of absolutely nothing, are able to salvage a round out of nowhere. Nades just peppering him away. He can't stand there. Of course, he's fully blinded up, and there's just no play to be had there. Tabson, the first kill. Check. This is another humongous mistake. Tabson's going to shut them away as well. 2 kills each for both defenders, and C-Power stuck in the mud. I love that C-Power is negotiated his way around this, but this is dangerous. It's seriously, he is so damn quick. Going to be taking that first aggressive duel. You'll be giving the information to both teammates as well, so expect the anti-flashes to come as soon as he gives the intel of that first peek, and flashed off the corner. That's where it starts to get a little more promising. Keto finds 3 headshots. That's disgusting. There's a tag to complement it. And Forze, they're just running out of players right now. Flit has to do everything. Of course, C-Power still alive with the AWP. Levels out the numbers, but now Flit, he's found in a 1 versus 2. Xantares gone. Still 20 seconds on the board. As the smokes dissipate, I need to put another down, and he takes the aggressive swing, and it doesn't pay off. Due to having God Big on the coaching desk, I don't know if he's provided a lot of this experience and information and that wealth of knowledge to some of these young guns. Of course, fairly experienced members of this scene, and well, we were talking about big guns, and well, this is the biggest, the AWP. It's actually a couple of shots missed, and Flit, he's going to continue to connect the headshots. The C-Power just gets railed away, General, because we might be in for a very quick night, folks. Still opportunities, though. They're finally starting to find entries. A couple of 1v1 situations. The big issue is that Big are nailing these as well. They're hitting all of their shots. And Xantares has hit a couple more. He actually whiffs. And Jerry does fall finally to the flames. And now they have to make this rapid rotate inwards and onwards before this rotate from Big comes through. Another 3 versus 2. One that I think that the Germans are going to want to go for, even considering their lack of money going into round number 15 if they lose it. But that's a lack of money even if they save. So it's a bad situation or an abysmal situation. And it goes, there's absolutely no guarantee that you're taking it over the top. In a series like this, and well, the first time that we see Big go for this instant rush through, and well, Tizian gets left alone in this 1 versus 4 scenario. Got 6 bullets in the barrel, and round 15, there's no point in saving. You can't take it with you. And, well, and of course, it all begins with this pistol round. Big, it's one that might put them over the top. Forze, one that might put them back into this first map of the day. Their pick, of course. Flit, oh, great angle, but gets caught off guard. And now Forze massively on the back foot here. This is a pistol that they really need to take. You can't go down 2 pistols against Big. It's to stop and slow that momentum. He is so damn good at just hitting headshots and catching you off guard that it's really tough and tricky to play against. Win like this, pardon the pun. Not much of a pun. Bit of a 2015 pun. Tabson, just annihilating this defense. Nothing that Forza can do about that one. The A site hold has really been ridiculed. And Forza, once again, masterclass a lot of the time for them. They've just not shown up in this series. They've got a great win percentage on it, but it's going to get a little smaller after this one, I think. One of the biggest games of their careers. Falling this flat never feels good. I like that they're still trying to make the plays, though. C-Power with that initial frag, and taking Xantares, that's a big scalp out of the server early. And what might be one of these crucial turning point rounds. Remember, comebacks and upsets like this certainly aren't out of the question. Wouldn't be the first time that I've casted one. certainly won't be the last. Let's hope. Almeza. That's a big spread as well. So a good B-site defense. The first time that we've seen it. But with Tizian remaining, he's obviously going to gun for the ace. Quite a tricky fight to do so with, though. And Forze have everything that they could ever dream of working with. If they don't win this round, then let's call it quits. Let's stop getting excited about any possibility of a comeback. It does feel like they're flustered. I just can't imagine a moment where Flit, or players, somebody with, yeah, such key Counter-Strike experience, would miss, not just that nade, but notably the one on Banana that I saw a lot of people in chat also picking up on the B site execute. Just a fundamental molly to dig out of double boxes the defenders. He misses his molly. They still win the round nonetheless, but those mistakes, I don't know if it's a little bit of pressure showing up. Maybe it's complacency. I wouldn't say the latter. Couple of kills coming through. Still feels like Big have more of a chance in these rounds than Forze ever did. Look at these headshots. Just so brutal. Even with the Galil, which is a rubbish weapon to be holstering. And Tizian making me eat my words and making Jerry eat bullets. Almeza versus 2, and this is such a key scenario. He needs to win it here. There's plenty of time on that bomb. He's going to peek into Tizian once again. A triplet of headshots to put Big onto 14. Not enough money to buy a packet of Cheerios if they lose this one, which is what we'll probably be saying to them. Information you don't really need to prompt for. Flit also falls, and look how fast Xantares is. He's pretty much pre-firing those angles in Almeza. Oh, world of hurt, but finds the headshot anyway. Now this rotate needs to come through thick and fast, considering the bomb is hightailing its way to the A bomb site, which has been solo secured by Xantares' AK. Double entries and openings here. And maybe it is also the firepower deficit that's really making this CT side struggle. You see Keto, just a favorable angle, springing the trap on the AWP. And everything's just gone wrong for Forze in all realism. E-side and Big just off that really massive first half right now. See the double set piece up towards the top of Banana. Jerry playing anti-flash. As these flashbangs come on through, Almeza needs to connect. And then Jerry needs to spring back into life. They both get fully blinded up by that one. And in the 5 vs 3 scenario, Tizian, is he able to do it again? This is where it starts to get interesting. Just behind the edge of that smoke. Timing's too good. And that is going to knock him away. Now it comes down to the AWP and the AK. Those nades, not as brutal as Big's previously were. Xantares, a little bit of preliminary damage, but he is stuck to a rock in a hard place. The headshots just cannot come through fast enough. It's been similar for the last decade. It's obviously been in this configuration for the last, I'd hate to even think. It's been 2 years, 2.5 years. Makes me feel old. And it's, of course, a map that everybody has decent fundamentals on. But very few teams' fundamentals better than this big roster right now, who are having a massive resurgence, especially with so much online Counter-Strike being played. No LAN events, no studio events. None of those hot lights beaming down on you. You can play from the safety of your own home. That seems to be favouring a couple of teams. G2 being one of them. Big, certainly. Being the most notable name. People have been throwing that online word around quite a lot. But certainly can't discredit them. As after one round, Xantares trying to bait the Vac chat there, but no, he guesses the angle wrong. No Vacs this time, my friend. Until he hits those headshots. Maybe I should bite my tongue next time. Big, they might have just done it. Those entries are absolutely sensational. Xantares never fails to surprise me. And Almeza stuck in the mud. I think this is going to be 16-7 right now, unless he pulls back something stonking here at the end of map number 1. Sirison, he loses his head, but there's so much more to do before this is over and done.